picking on us kids, and Dad would beat tar of us. We couldn't do nothing. Finally, Dad's first cousin took us to the barn. He said, "Boys, let's go to the barn." We got up to the barn. He said, "Now work him over." We did. He finally climbed that persimmon tree, and we knocked him out of it. Corn cobs.
How many of you was there?
Oh, about a dozen. He didn't have a chance. Not one chance he had.
He's always picking on you and getting away with it, huh?
He'd get away with it, but when Lester Huskisson took us to the barn, that was the end of it. He didn't pick on us no more. But Dad would whoop us if we done anything.
Right.
But he didn't. The kid just didn't have any good parents, or what was it? What happened? What was going on there?
I guess they just didn't care, didn't watch him or something. I don't know.
Story about the corn cobs. Now that's not the persimmon one. You had one about a corn cob.
Yeah, that's the corn cob. We started there around the old house. Every time he stuck his head out, somebody walked him with a corn cob. Them old wet, soggy corn cobs.
Okay.
That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
He had corn cob marks all over his head. So, and then he tried to climb a persimmon tree to try to get away from us, but he couldn't get away from us.
Oh, so that wasn't persimmons you was throwing at him. It was
No, it's corn cobs.
corn cobs. Oh, okay.
Persimmon wouldn't have hurt him.
So this is back in North Carolina then, right?
Yeah, that's North Carolina.
What about, the story about the corn cobs and the electric fence?
Oh, that's me and John got into a fight. He run from me. I had a slingshot. He got up against the electric fence and I shot him in the belly. I couldn't catch him. Shot him in the belly with that slingshot. Well, them was the good old days.
There's 10 of you kids.
10 of us, yeah. Frank had a little old Jersey bull too, and we was trying to break that to work. Suckers lay down on us. And then we'd go get old house cat, and one of them carried the house cat with the bull. Every time I lay down and get the old cat by the tail and let him get that bull by the face. His belly, but he didn't come out there.
The cat or the bull didn't much like that, huh?
No. We had to carry that house cat to get the wool up.
What kind of livestock y'all raise? You guys had horses and
Cows,
chickens and pigs.
We raised our own hogs to eat.
Mm-hmm.
We killed 3 of them a year. Dad had 6,000 chickens. I hated them. We had to carry water probably 50 yards up a hill for them chickens. And them suckers drink a lot of water.
Oh yeah.
Had 6,000 of them.
So they just free range, or did you
No,
feed
there's
them scratch or what?
Yeah, we had to feed them every day.
Mm-hmm.
But there's in the house, they had them in the house. And they had cages. They stayed in the cages. They lay egg net rolled outside.
They laid eggs in the houses.
Dad went in the hole on that. We didn't make no money at them. So the guys he got them from made the money, not Dad.
Oh yeah, that's typical, huh?
So 6,000 chickens drinks a lot of water, I'll tell you, when you got a carrot.
So he's raising all the chickens for, he's kind of like a subcontractor for a guy then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And if we'd have knew and had hoses, we could run water to the chickens. We didn't know nothing about running water to chicken. We didn't have a water hose.
All you knew was galvanized buckets, huh?
Yeah. Take a bucket and carry it. That's all we knew.
Huh. Yeah, times have changed, ain't they?
Yep. Back then, we was just kids. I mean, just little kids. Shoot, we hit the floor at 4 o'clock every morning, 7 days a week.
Mm.
Sunday was our day off, built fires and cook stove, or if it was the winter, eater, and had to go feed all the animals.
Mm.
Come in and eat breakfast, and then go to work at 6 o'clock.
Somebody else, yes?
Wow.
Work till noon, come in and have lunch, and then go back and work till 6 o'clock, then do the chores again. But we liked it.
Yeah.
We had fun, we enjoyed it.
Well, and that was just normal for everybody, so it wasn't like you're neglected or anything. It was just
No.
like that was just the nature of the beast around there, wasn't it?
You know, when I got 9 years old, I started carrying a grab skip for a team of horses.
A what?
They call it grab skip. You don't drive grabs in a log and you knock them out with it. And it was logging. Bill rode with an old scoop pan. I'm probably weighed 40, 50 pounds. And Bill rode that scoop pan and hit a rock and dumped me over the mountain. I wasn't very big. 21 years old, I weighed 100 pounds. So figure how big I was back when I was smaller.
You probably burning some calories back in too.
Well, we worked every day.
Yeah.
So we grew about everything we eat. Grew all our feed for the animals.
Uh-huh.
That was our job, the kids.
So y'all had like a wheat field and some alfalfa fields and some...
No, we didn't. We just grow grass and clover hay.
Okay.
Had cornfields. We grew all our corn. We'd take it to a mill and have it ground for cornbread. Throw us 2 sacks on the horse and give the mill 1 sack and we keep 1 sack.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We had to take it quite a ways, maybe 8-10 miles on the horse.
So you had a horse and a wagon, or?
Just tied on a horse.
Oh, okay.
We ride the horse and carry the corn.
I see. Quite a ways on a horse.
Quite a ways.
Probably take you, what, half a day to get there?
I don't remember how long it took. Probably, that's so long, a lot of stuff I don't remember. Probably if we was out Dad's side, we'd probably run the horse.
You get there quick so you can goof off, huh?
Yeah. So when we had time, we used to go out to the refuge and log the refuge, and that was 6 miles we had to go. Take the horses.
Uh-huh.
We made acid wood.
Acid wood. What was that for?
They made acid instead of pulpwood. Well, we cut a lot of pulpwood too. A lot of locust fence posts.
Huh. So you used to use the horses for logging
Yeah,
back there.
that's all we had, horses.
Mhm.
Then you had a grab skip. I think it was about a 7-pound hammer. There was a hammer on this end, and it come down sharp toward going underneath the grab. And then you get underneath the grab and it'd knock it out. Them was good days.
So how old was you back then when you was having to run that horse to town with that corn?
Oh, we started about 6, 7 years old.
Okay.
I started carrying water for guys to work when I was 3 years old. And then the older you got, you do something else. Plus that too, but
Sure.
I started driving grabs when I was 9 years old. 13, I graduated to a crosscut saw. And then that's when I was building road with them horses and old scoop van.
You remember what year that was?
No.
Back in
You was 13?
I was 13, you go
You was
back
in 52 then. You moved out here in 54, didn't you?
55.
55. Well, you've been in 53 then. You was 13. You was 15 when you moved out here in 55.
We got 1 pair of shoes a year, 2 pairs of breeches, bibble world a year.
I remember seeing that one little picture of you when you was a little toe-headed feller and
Yeah.
had a set of bibs on and no shirt, no shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have shoes much.
Yeah.
In winter time, Dad would buy us 1 pair of shoes. And usually our feet sore, couldn't wear them.
Now, 10 pair of shoes, that's quite a few shoes.
We had all our toenails knocked off for running on rocks.
Oh, wow.
So,
Tough old calluses on them feet, huh?
well, they're tough.
But if you don't know any better, you don't know any better.
This is life and
That's life.
life, yeah.
You know, back then you didn't go to school, you went to work.
Mm-hmm.
And if I ever got to go to school, I had to walk 3 miles in the snow and mud and stuff. And all I could wear was a pair of socks. Couldn't wear my shoes, they were too sore. Feet was.
Wow.
So,
So how many people was in the classroom at that time?
there's quite a few.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. There's quite a few. Classroom was probably about as big as that room you got back there.
Okay. How about 1,000 square feet maybe?
Yeah. Had an old coal heater in it.
Uh-huh.
Your school?
Yeah. Had to
Yeah.
fill it up with coal every once in a while.
Back then, they were all 3-room schools. I mean, you didn't see them like
We
you do
only had
now.
one room. It's like that one in there, and they had sections.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to go to school.
Did you go to school for a certain period of time or what?
Just if we had a day we didn't have to work, but most of them had to work.
Oh, I see.
Us kids had to do the work on the farm.
Oh, okay, so then going to the school was like a privilege to you then?
Yeah.
It was just a...
We didn't get to go much.
Mhm.
Very little we got to go to school. But us kids done all the farming.
Uh-huh.
Dad was usually working somewhere else.
Bringing in an income.
Yeah. Us kids has done all the farming. Well, we done it all.
So what came from the store? So I know your dad, he had to bring
He had
some
about a
money in.
little flour and salt and pepper, sugar, stuff like that. That's all they bought. When they killed hogs, they rendered the grease out. They save all the grease.
Yeah.
They make sausage and roll it in little balls on wood and cook it in the grease and can it.
Canned it in grease too, didn't you? So it
Yeah.
didn't spoil, yeah.
Keep it all winter. You just put your meat in a quart jar and pour grease over it till you get grease till it covers it up. You keep it all winter. We didn't have refrigerators.
Yeah, you didn't have an ice box either, did you?
No, we had a box built out in this creek, a spring head. That's where we kept our milk, and there's cold water, running water through it.
Uh-huh.
It was cold, and we'd keep our milk and butter and stuff like that.
So you got a special name for that little structure, that little house, or?
Spring house.
Oh, yeah.
The second frost in November, we'd kill 3 hogs. And that'd last us through the winter. By the time that's gone, it'd be getting warming up.
I see.
He had a smokehouse, and they had salt and pepper and meat and let in that smokehouse. They never smoked nothing. I don't know why they call it a smokehouse, but they did.
Probably for people who wanted to smoke stuff, huh?
Yeah. And they'd lay it in there and lay cheesecloth over top of it, so no flies or nothing could get to it. In the wintertime, Jack Frost would get about that tall. And they'd dry that meat out, and we could keep it all winter.
Oh, okay.
Then
So
what
basically,
kind-
when you went to butcher a hog or something, you're at the point of the year while it was starting to freeze, and you could
The second frost of the year.
then you could keep it naturally, probably really cold or frozen even.
Actually, it's second frost in November.
Oh, okay.
And after that, it's gonna freeze. Jack Frost will get about that hot back there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how it does anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
you could carry meat out and keep it. They claim you can't now, so I don't know.
And you ate chicken in the wintertime a lot, or summertime, because you couldn't keep meat.
Yeah, we eat chicken or
Chicken, fish, and squirrels, and
Yeah, sure. A lot of stuff would be seasonal, wouldn't it?
if it ever rained, we could go hunting or fishing, so we didn't have to work in the rain. We could go hunting or fishing.
Huh?
At night, we could go coon hunting if we wanted to. But it didn't matter if we got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. At 4 o'clock, we had to get up. There was no sleeping in.
No grace on that one, huh?
No, Dad didn't give you no slack on it. He said, you know you gotta do this, so you should go to bed.
He gave you the liberty to go ahead and pick your own time you want to go to bed, though, huh? Huh?
No, we was usually in bed by 8 o'clock at night. But like I said, 4 o'clock we had to hit the floor. Dad would holler twice and that's it. You better hit the floor. It was fun, though.
Yeah. So your wages back then, they were
Oh, they,
even back then when you were just before you moved over this way.
Yeah.
They were.
yeah, if you
39
could
cents.
find something to work at us kids, we didn't usually have time to work somewhere else. But if we did, we could make 30 cents a day for 12 hours.
can you see the kids working now 12 hours for 30 cents?
No.
God, you'd be in
But
prison.
shoot, for 30 cents, we could buy soda pop. They called it dope back there. Well, you could buy soda pop for 4 cents. You could buy a sack of candy at Polk, that big for a penny.
Uh-huh.
I could buy a cut of tobacco that long for a nickel. 30 cents went quite a ways. When you think about it.
So that cut of tobacco, how long did that last you?
Well, it lasts quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Did you share with your brothers?
Yeah. We always shared stuff with them.
Shared stuff with each other, didn't you?
Yeah. We always got along pretty good. Once in a while we'd fight, but we always got along pretty good. Like Mom, we'd run from her. She couldn't whoop us. We'd outrun her. One time I got tangled up on the cornstalk and got caught and she whooped me. But Dad, we didn't dare run from Dad. He'd wait till you went to sleep and get you.
Oh. by then, Mom, she probably.
She was over her spell.
Yeah, she
Once she got over her mad spells, she wouldn't bother you, but not Dad. And Dad was pretty much a man back then. I seen his brother come to the house drunk, raised neck, and Dad got him down, tied him to the porch, and made him sleep there all night. Then he told him, he turned him loose the next morning, he told him, don't ever come back this way again.
Oh my.
He says, you can come back, but make sure you're sober when you come back.
Goodness sake.
You don't come down here and raise him.
Got him down hog tied to the porch, huh?
Yeah, made him sleep there all night.
Huh?
Dad was a lot of a man when he was younger. He was a pretty strong man.
Huh? So how many brothers and sisters did he have?
Well,
Remember?
shoot, he had Jess, Roland, Dave. I think he had four full brothers and sisters. He had 4 half brothers. I don't know how many half sisters he had. There's a whole bunch of them, 12, 13.
My goodness. And what was his name?
There was Dad,
Your dad's name?
Uncle Dave,
Your dad's name?
James.
James.
James Rawley. Oh shoot, if we was lucky we got to go down one time a year. That's all the time. Otherwise they'd go to church.
And church, that was a ways away too, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 3-4 mile. But that was our day off, but we had to go to church Sunday morning, Sunday night. Had to feed all them animals, but we got a day off then.
Sure.
We didn't have to work.
So you still got up at 4 o'clock and got
Still got 4 o'clock.
all the livestock was fed by what time?
We had to get up at 4 o'clock, we'd be up to forest. We went out and milk the cows, feed the horses, back in at 6.
They ate breakfast at 6 o'clock and then they went to work in
Yep.
the fields.
We worked till 12 o'clock, we come in and had lunch.
Well,
Went back and worked till 6 o'clock and come in, fed all the animals again.
uh-huh. And so then you all had to, by 6 o'clock, if you was on a Sunday, you had to go to
Church.
and so that was 3
Well,
miles away. Would y'all take the
this-
horses or?
No. Usually to go to church, we'd walk down to the road down there and somebody'd come along with a flatbed truck. And we get on that flatbed truck. A lot of people would ride that flatbed truck.
Oh, that was a local bus then, huh?
Yeah, nobody much had cars.
Uh-huh.
And like Dillard Southerns and them, they had flatbed trucks. They all acid wood and stuff for us. We didn't make nothing hauling acid wood or making acid wood. I think you got $8 a cord for it. And you had to pay your stumpage, you had to pay your trucking out of it. It might leave you $1, $2 by the time that's done. But still, it's money.
It was something anyway, huh?
Yeah,
So those old flatbeds, they're, what year vintage were those things you think? Probably 20s or 30s?
Back in the 40s and the 50s.
Yeah.
Not much trucks, but then there's good trucks.
Yeah, uh-huh. So those are at the end of the driveway, and so you guys have got to everybody get on there and get a ride to church, huh?
Yeah, we had to walk about a quarter of a mile down the muddy road to catch that truck.
I see.
We didn't live right on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
We lived about a quarter of a mile off the highway.
The kids had to work hard, but think of what his mom had to do.
Oh, Mom
Oh,
had to
yeah.
work harder than we did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Mom, she had an old tin tub outside washing clothes for 12 people.
Yeah, the old tin tub and a washboard, huh?
Yeah. I said,
Did she
No.
have a ringer or something like that to wring them out, or wring them out by hand?
just by hand,
Hand wringers, huh?
hang on a clothesline. And their bathtub was an old Yeah, not 10 tub like Hottie's got in there, it didn't have the hole in the bottom of it, but
Mhm.
that was their bathtub. Dad would take us to the lake every summer at 4th of July for a week. We got to go to the lake and go
Oh.
fishing for a week. We didn't know how to fish, but we could see them big fish, but we didn't know how to catch them.
Well, just doing something different is probably exciting, huh?
He'd take us camping every 4th of July for a week.
Huh.
That he did. All we knew was work.
Working, hunting squirrel, huh?
Well, squirrel barked in trouble.
Poor old squirrel.
And it took, for dinner, it took 10 or 12 of them for dinner.
Did you guys ever do any trapping down there for
Yeah, we done a little trapping, not much.
Could you sell the
We
fur?
didn't have time.
you know?
Could you sell the fur off the animals you trapped?
Yeah, I don't remember how much they got for them. It wasn't very much.
Probably a quarter or 50 cents, but
I remember one time me and Cotton called a skunk, and he told me he'd give me half the money if I'd help him skin it. Man, that was a stinking thing. If I had it to do over us, I'd just soon do it the same way again.
Yeah, you didn't get hurt in them, did you?
No. We didn't get a lot of schooling, but I mean, we wasn't dumb, but I mean, we just didn't have a chance to get a lot of schooling.
No. Well, you got educated in other ways, didn't you?
Well, I've never had a problem making a living for myself, so.
Right. Well, that's a hidden art in itself. Is, you know, a lot of people nowadays they don't know how to work, and
and
they
they're
don't
not
know what hard
interested in
work is.
learning.
And, no,
They're not
they got
interested
no
in learning.
willpower or no stick to it.
Well, that's all we knew though. And that's all we dreamed was work.
Yeah. Right.
We didn't complain at all about hitting the floor and going to work.
That's just what you did. Just
Yeah.
another day in paradise, huh?
Well, back then you knew you had to do it if you wanted to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to work, you didn't have much to eat.
Before I was born, Dad worked in the OCC camps, him and Mom. I don't know what Dad did, but Mom cooked in the OCC camps.
What is the CC
Oh,
camp?
Olympic
Because my parents
Correctional?
worked there
Yeah,
too.
For the government, like for service,
Army guys or
Yeah.
Forest Service guys or
Army. It's like the government regulated you. The stuff the government had to have done. Like building railroad tracks, they need railroad tracks, you had to build, but the government was forcing it.
Oh, so like it had like work groups and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then they'd hire locals to go in there and take care of the cooking and the taking care of the.
I don't know whether they hired you to go or they forced you to go.
Oh.
Then you had little, what do they call it, cards or something you bought stuff with. They give
Yeah.
you little, you had to have these little tickets or something to buy stuff with.
Ration cards.
Yeah,
Okay.
you had to have ration cards.
This was back during the war then, World
Yeah.
War II.
Back in the 30s, the 40s.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably most of it was in the 30s.
Yeah.
Before I think I was born in 39. Him and Mom both worked.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he had a choice. I think
So how would he take care of the farm and stuff like that?
us kids,
Oh, that's right. So you guys pretty much,
we done it all.
you're all the lock, stock, and barrel, and the foreman and the boss and everything else just to keep it going, huh?
Yeah, some of it I wasn't big enough to do, but
Mhm.
the bigger boys like running the turning plow. And the horse, I couldn't do it because if I hit a rock or something, my plow would throw me down the hill, break my ribs. And so the bigger boys do that, but I'd do whatever I could do.
So in plows and stuff like that, would you have like a 2-horse team or something like that? Within,
Yeah, turning plow 2-horse.
yeah.
They had another one, what they call it, it had 4 or 5 plows on it to plow in between the rows. And I could run that one, that was a littler one.
Mm-hmm.
But the turning plow couldn't run it, it was too little. I might have weighed 30, 40 pounds back then. Well, see, in the 40s, I wasn't very old, born in 39.
Yeah. You're just a little guy.
Yeah. But we raised a lot of stuff. We had big gardens, we raised pretty much everything we had to buy salt, pepper and flour and sugar. That's about it.